He's been great. He's a little different. Do you agree?
Bobby's a little different, yeah. We bring him to the function and then he starts having like a death rattle and we don't talk to him. And he's really red. He's incredibly red. I don't understand why. He's a little special. He's a little red. I think he ate a raccoon penis or something. I don't keep up with Bobby, but okay, I wanted to watch this with all of you because there were a lot of crazy things in this Trump press conference.
No tax on tips. No tax on overtime. No tax on Social Security.
I leave for 2 seconds and this has become a fucking WWE match where you're cheering for the guy you like the most, man.
I'm telling you, Dr. Phil, that's the one they like. Is Social Security. I thought that was maybe a sleeper. This is more than a sleeper. No tax on Social Security for our great seniors. That's what we like, right? So our great, big, beautiful bill was the largest tax cut in American history. And as a result, more than 51 million American seniors now pay a federal tax rate of 0. 0. And this isn't talk. This isn't, I'm going to get it for you. Look, these guys up here, front row Joes, they're all over.
Here.
I can't get rid of them.
Sit here.
What are you, 219? I think they're 219 rallies. They are sick individuals, but we love them. I don't know what the hell they do, but they have money someplace because they do a lot of traveling. Look at the front row Joes. But we provide seniors, and we have a record-setting average tax deduction this year of more than $7,500. Think of that. You know, it's been amazing. And on all of them, people, and I've seen it even on the fake news. Look at all the fake news back there. What? That's a lot of fake news. That's a lot of fake news. That's a lot of fakers. Did you see where they had a study done and Trump on the evening news gets 93% bad publicity? 93. And yet I won.
Surely it must be that everyone is just lying about how much they hate Trump. And it's not that people actually hate Trump.
In a landslide. Now, you know what that means? Now think of it. 93%. And you know, like with Kamala, she made a bad statement on CBS 60 Minutes, and they had to pay me a lot of money, $38 million. You know what she did? Her statement was so bad the night before the election, it was so bad, that they took another answer that she gave, which was not bad. It wasn't good. It was nothing. And they put it in where and we found out they did it. They changed the answers. BBC has me AI saying about hate. We hate. I said, that's not me. They changed my lips. I couldn't even tell myself. I said, I didn't know. This gets very, but think of it, 93% bad stories, only bad. And if it's a good story, they make it bad.
And nothing good can be boasted. Only good story can be made. Nothing good can happen. Only bad.
You know, you can make anything bad. You could have a baseball team won 21-2, and the writer says they should have won by more. That's where we are. We're winning 25-0, and they.
Are you guys tired of winning yet? Are you?
We should be doing more. There's never been a first term of a president, they say, and even the radical left lunatics say.
Oh, the gas prices are actually all AI. Oh.
That's accomplished more than we have. It's never happened. Never happened. But just to finish off, you know, I love the weave, because the weave is great. You go out, Pa, go out. You always have to come back. Someday I won't come back, and they'll say, all right, he's shot. That's it. The weave, I call it, the weave, because you get a lot of stories into one little sentence. But when you have 93% and you win in a landslide, you know what it means? It means that the media has lost total credibility. Nobody believes them. That's what it means. Very simple.
Total landslide. Chat, how many states?
But thanks to the massive tax cut, American seniors just received your largest tax refunds of all time, by far. And here in the Sunshine State, we've issued 2.5 million Florida seniors over $13 billion. Now think of that. Now, I don't happen to be a senior. I'm much younger than you. I'm a much younger man than you. Look at you old guys.
Oh, amateur noob. Thank you for the 21.
Wouldn't you like to be my age? It's young, vital, vibrant. Now,
Vibrant.
I'm much, much younger than the people in this room, but I feel I can relate to you anyway. See, now the fake news will go tonight and they'll say, he's claiming to be younger than the people. Do you understand? That means more money to visit your grandkids, bigger.
I think he's like telling a joke, but I genuinely, I don't know.
Budget for taking a trip to someplace that you want to go, or extra dinners out with your family. You're going to do a lot. You know what to do with the money. But I saw it recently. People are being interviewed. And yeah, why don't you sit down here? Come on, front row, Joe. Sit down. Get them all to sit down. You know, it must be good when front row Joes still stand up after 300 or something, whatever the hell. They're still standing. That's pretty good. But it's been an amazing period of time. Our country is hot again. We have a great country again. We're respected as a country again.
When he says the country is hot again, he just means like that we're doing well. I feel like every time I hear it, all I can think is like, yeah, global warming.
So these are your golden years, but these are really beyond your golden years. This is the golden age of America. This is where we are. We're in a period of time, and you've lived, and you're going to live a long time longer, but you're going right now through the golden age of America. The crooked Joe Biden people, these are radical left lunatics that almost destroyed our country. I'll tell you what, if we didn't win this election, I believe our country was dead. I don't think it could have sustained the open borders, transgender mutilization of your children. I believe our country, men playing in women's sports. They say that's an 80-20 issue. It's not. It's a 99-1 issue. The mutilization of your children, that's a 99-1
You ever mutilize your children? You ever be mutilizing children?
issue. These aren't 80-20. They say that's a 70-30 issue. It's not a 70. It's every one of them, and so many others. Frankly, look, they have the worst policy in history, but they...
Mutilization is not a word. How dare you disrespect our supreme leader? He does math in a different way, and he does English in a different way. And if you disagree, you will be arrested.
Stick together. Republicans have to stick together. If we stick together, we can't be... Because we have great policy. Common sense policy. Under crooked Joe Biden, American seniors were ravaged by the worst inflation in the history of our country, devastating the budget, senior citizens. You know, when I say the history of our country, I'm always criticized because they correct me. They say it was 48 years. It wasn't history. It was 48. And I think that sounds pretty bad, too. I actually think 48 years, it sounds more specific. It actually is better. So they say the worst inflation in 48 years. I say the history of our country. But you had the worst inflation we've ever seen. Prices soared. Healthcare costs skyrocketed as Biden and the radical left Democrats in Congress allowed 25 million illegal aliens to pour into our country. This was an invasion. An invasion of our country. Tell them to turn up the microphone, will you please? Turn up the mic.
It would be so funny if they turned it down.
You know, I hate it. You pay these guys a lot of money, and then you get up and the mic isn't on properly. And then they want their money.
Diva behavior.
And I don't believe in paying people to do a bad job. I only like to pay people. I pay early. and I'm screaming my ass off because the mic is no good. Turn the mic up, please. Amazing. But all of that changed the day I took the oath of office on January 20th, 2025. Under the Trump administration, we're standing up for American seniors like no president has ever stood up before. And just as I promised, we're strongly protecting social.
I just woke up from a coma. I'm so glad that I can tell that that it is still 2024 by the words Trump is using, and that he didn't become president of the United States. Phew. Haha. Let's just put you back to sleep for a couple more years.
Security and Medicare, and we always will. We have a man here who knows more about Medicaid, Medicare, medical crap than any human being. Where's Dr. Oz? Where the hell are you? Stand up.
I think it's a good thing that our president calls Medicare Medicrap and doesn't give a shit about medical crap.
He's great. It's the most boring trip I've ever made. He's telling me about Medicare, Medicaid. All I want to do is take care of you. I don't care. I said, you work out the details, but I did say give them the max. That's all I care about. Give them whatever the hell the max is. But Oz has been great. You have been great. And Bobby's been great. He's a little different. Do you agree?
I literally spit. Bobby's a little different. Yeah. We bring him to the function and then he starts having like a death rattle and we don't talk to him. And he's really red. He's incredibly red. I don't understand why. He's a little special. He's a little red. I think he ate a raccoon penis or something. I don't keep up with Bobby, but yeah.
We needed somebody a little different, and we got
Who is
him in
Bobby?
Bobby Kennedy.
RFK Jr. Bobby, short for Robert, for some stupid fucking reason.
Right? But they work together. And it's great. You know, I brought somebody else with me. He's central casting for a Treasury Secretary. If you're casting a movie, look at them. They're already excited. You know, a lot of people didn't know him. He was very successful, great success, actually, but people didn't know him. Now he walks down the street and people are asking for his autograph. It's crazy. Scott, stand up, please. Scott, back.
Oh. For a brief moment, I thought he was talking about Dr. Oz. I was like, that's kind of disrespectful, but I'm down for it.
They wanted to be here. You know, I gave him an option. I said, I can meet you guys later. No, you're going to the villages. We want to be with you. So it's sort of cool. We got a lot of celebrities here, actually. But together with the Republicans in Congress, we've removed nearly 300,000 illegal aliens from the Social Security roll. And we've removed more than 100,000 migrants from Medicare eligibility. 100,000, and the number's going up.
100,000. Wow. We've saved so much to make sure that some migrants don't get any treatment at all. I'm so glad we chose to stop giving them any health care at all. If that even is the truth or a lie, so that we could check notes. Make oil more expensive by spending that money on a war with Iran.
What we're really doing is saving Social Security because it was so rife with fraud, and the Democrats didn't care. They couldn't care less. All they care about is Trump derangement syndrome. They are sick. They are lunatics. We're dealing with lunatics. You can do, but I've learned, you know, with time, I've learned if I want something, I go the opposite. In other words, if I want the wall, I say, I will not, under any circumstances, build the wall. And they give me all the money I want. True, just go the opposite. They're crazy. They're crazy. It actually is a disease. I think they're going to register it next week. Trump derangement syndrome. They're going to TDS. It's commonly known as TDS. This man has an incurable case of TDS. To further stop.
Guys, I'm sorry. I need to interrupt this broadcast. Mayor Ken, are you going to do it, or are you going to make me look like a fool again? He's got the TDS. Look at Mayor Cat. He's got TDS. Mayor Cat, show the people. Oh, bad. Mayor Cat. Soon as stream ends, he'll run on it. He's got TDS, Mayor Cat. He's got TDS, treat derangement syndrome. He won't do anything on stream unless it's for a treat. Unbelievable, this guy. Unbelievable.
Medicare and Medicaid from being looted by criminals and thugs. We've launched a war on fraud. You've been watching it in the papers. We're all over Minnesota, California, all over the place. They're taking down hundreds and hundreds and even thousands of people a week and a day. It's led by great Vice President J.D. Vance. He's doing a great job. I said, J.D., I want that job. I want to do it as president. He said, you better, let's do a little delegation, please. But J.D.'s done a great job. Thousands and thousands of people it's a fraud. I mean, look at the wonderful country. It's a beautiful country. You should try it sometime. Somalia. It's a beautiful place. It's got no government. It's got no military. It's got no anything. It's got one thing that's really strong, crime. It's got a lot of crime. They have no police. All they do is run around shooting each other. It's filthy dirty, disgusting dirty. It's a horrible place. They come here, and Ilhan Omar, you ever hear of her? She heads it, and think of it. They have nothing but crime, poverty, pollution.
Do not Fed post. Do not Fed post. Do not Fed post.
Everything is horrible over there. Nothing good. They say it's the worst country anywhere in the world, and we got some beauties out there, but it's the worst. And then she comes here from Somalia, and she tells us how to run the United States of America. She says, the Constitution gives me certain rights. And I demand that I be given these rights. Get the hell out. What a phony.
Huh? Does the Constitution not give you certain rights? Last time I checked, if you're a citizen of the country, you are given rights. I'm pretty sure you have rights even if you're not a citizen of the country, by the way. But you definitely have rights. You definitely have rights as a citizen. Why did he make her British? Trump doesn't even try and manufacture consent anymore. He just says something racist and looks at you like this. All persons, not even just citizens.
And then she married a brother to come in. I don't know, you're not.
Why did they do this? Why did they do this lie? I don't get it. I just don't understand. It's so crazy racist, man.
But I would imagine they're looking at her. I have nothing to do with it. I would imagine. Of course I have nothing to do. I have nothing, but I believe she married her brother, which is totally illegal. Although it's a lovely couple, actually, but it's a little bit on the illegal side. Darling, I love you very much. Good night, brother. Let's go to bed. Good night. Isn't she just...
Did you guys see this?
Despicable. I can't stand watching. I can't stand.
Projection, he wants to have sex with his own daughter.
Did you see last month, she accidentally checked the wrong box. It said she was worth $38 million. And law enforcement came after her for that. And then all of a sudden, she was worth less than $80,000. And she said it was accounting. It was an accounting error. That was not a very good accountant, was it? Huh? No, their whole life is based on fraud.
Me when I promise a gaming stream and don't do a gaming stream. It's an accounting error. I accounted wrong. You accounted wrong. It's been a bit of an accounting error. There was supposed to be a gaming stream, but it appears to be some type of accounting error. So there will be no stream. There will be no stream today.
Fraud and a scam. The whole thing is a scam.
Don't worry, I would know a scam. I run a lot of scams. I run many scams, and all of them are very good. I run the best scams. I have the best crypto rug pulls. You can trust my scams. It takes one to know one, as I always say.
And we ought to get those people the hell out of our country. To get better care to our seniors much more quickly, my administration has dramatically accelerated Medicare prior authorizations, a big deal. That's what used to take days and weeks and months to get, and now you're getting it done in a matter of minutes. Really, I mean, unbelievable job you've done. Minutes. And we have a big search for fraud. Very little. You know, when people get arrested all over Minnesota, all over California, wait till you see what we're coming up with in California. Gavin Newsom is not good.
He's not good. Gavin Newsom is not good. He's not good. Sorry, this is sorry. As a vegan, I can't support Resident Evil gaming streams. The game promotes too much eating Leon meat. Wow, SMH my head. I am in a food desert. I am in a gaming desert. I literally need to eat him, okay?
But he gave the worst interview a month ago. Did you see it? Where he said he was incompetent, he can't read, he can't write, he can't do it. He said he's horrible for testing. We should give him a cognitive test. I took 3 of them. Aced all of them, by the way. 3 of them. You know, I'm the only president to take a cognitive test because I don't think Obama could pass it. I don't.
Obama is literally one of the best spoken presidents we've had in our lifetime, if not the best we've had in our lifetime, depending on how young you are. The idea that Obama couldn't pass a cognitive test is amazing. Like, that is the biggest cope on the planet. I feel like Obama reinvigorated people's belief that you can sound intelligent and have a slow speech pattern, that the pauses actually are additive rather than subtractive. You are actually the biggest coper on the planet. Be like, I don't even think Obama could pass it. I don't think Obama could say person, woman, man, camera. I don't even think he could do it. He couldn't do it. He wore a tan suit once. I don't know if you saw. He wore a tan suit. What type of man wears a tan suit? Let me be clear.
Didn't he get into Harvard with a C average? I don't know. What's that? I don't think he could pass it. I don't think. Well, Biden isn't. Give me a break. You know, the first question is very easy. It's a lion, a giraffe, a bear, and a shark. They say, which one is the bear? And everybody says, 30 questions. Everyone says very standard. It's a very standard test, but very tough around those last 10 questions.
I need to pull that out at parties, and everyone says, oh.
Many people, even in this very room, unlike Newsom, I'll say, this room of geniuses. He said, I'm in a room of dumb people. That was not good. That was not good. You know what happened to him after that? It wasn't a pretty...
No, he fucking butchered the speech that he was supposed to give. What he was trying to say was like... Or sorry, I think what the messaging originally was supposed to be was like, I struggled in schools because I did not have the help I needed for my dyslexic ass. And if I had that help and if schools were properly funded, I would not have lagged behind my fellow peers. And there are so many other kids like me that deal with their impoverished cities and impoverished schools, and they are struggling only because underfunding. And he could have just went with that. It would have been beautiful. And then he fumbled it completely. He's like, I'm like you, I'm dyslexic. It's like, dude, stop.
Room of brilliant people, but a lot of you wouldn't have been able to answer those 10 questions. And when I got the score in the test, the doctor said, wow, I've never...
Also, the test doesn't even test IQ or intelligence. It just tests to see if you're living on this planet. It's literally just to make sure you haven't gone fully demented.
You know, you have 5 doctors lined up. They're all over the place. I said, should I take it? You know, I've had different phases. They've said, he's a mad genius. I didn't mind that too much. Then they said, he's a horrible human being. I don't like that much. Then they said, he's really not a smart person at all. I really hated that. So
Also, yeah, the doctor shouldn't be saying wow to a cognitive test. I feel like it's not a good sign if the doctor says, wow. Wow.
So I took a cognitive test, and I said to the doctor, first doctor is Dr. Ronnie. You know Doc Ronnie. We all love Doc Ronnie. But he had a whole team of doctors at Walter Reed, a great place. I said, so should I do it? He said, well, it's a tough exam, actually. You know, those last 20 questions, they get tough. A lot of people can't do them. I said, well, what do you think? He said, well, if you do it, they're going to find out because it's essentially a public, you know, it's a military hospital. If you do badly, they're going to find out, and it won't be pleasant. I said, well, I do well on things, so let's do it. And I got...
Didn't he say it was like 10 questions 5 minutes ago?
I got everyone right. And these are tough questions. These are tough questions, you know.
Is this the same doctor who said Trump is 6'3" and 230 pounds?
Say, take a number, any number. Okay, I'll take 99. Multiply times 9, okay? Divide it by 3, good. Add 4,293, that's good. Divide by 2. Subtract 93. Divide by 9. What is your answer? Now, they go a little slower than that, but not much. I don't want to waste a lot of time.
But why can't he say the answer to these numbers?
But there aren't a lot of people that get it right. I got it right, you know. It was actually longer.
I got it right. I'm not going to tell you what the correct answer is, but I got it right. I got it right. I did.
More complex than that. But no, it's a tough test, so I took it. And then, everyone said, all right, good, he's smart. He's smart. It's not really smart. It's like, you know what we are, really? We have common sense. We're people with common sense.
I just got here. What was the question? I love math. It was like, pick a number and then multiply it by like 9 and then divide it by some number and then add and then subtract.
Sense, right? We like strong borders. We don't like open borders for the world to pour into our country, right? From prisons all over the Congo, all over South America. The Congo, I tell you what, the Congo, they just used to think that we were just an open cesspool where they take all their prisoners and dump them into our country. Parts of South America, the same thing. It's terrible. So, as you know, we've done a fantastic job. But I just felt, and I put out yesterday a statement, I think anybody running for president or vice president should be forced to take a cognitive examination. Right?
Here's the full exam, by the way. Visuospatial executive. Begin. Are we serious? Copy the bed. Draw a clock 5 past 10. Name these animals. Read a list of words. Subject must repeat them. Leg. Cotton. School. Tomato. White. Do a recall after 5 minutes. Read a list of letters. The subject must tap with his hand at each letter A. And then you read the test and it's like F, B, A, C, M, N, A, J, K, L, B. And you just tap if you see A or if you hear A. And then you have to repeat a sentence. The child walked his dog in the park after midnight. Name the maximum number of words in 1 minute that begin with the letter B. And you have to name at least 11 words that start with B. Oh, wait, I accidentally skipped the math one. Serial 7 subtraction starting at 60. And then I guess you subtract what 60 minus 53? Is that what that means here? And then 60 minus 47? Or is it like 60 minus... Oh, okay, these are the correct answers. It's 60 and then you subtract 7 5 times. By the way, this is not a school test, chat. It's just to determine if you can keep your driver's license and shit. It's just a pass-fail with a pretty low bar. I don't know why Denims is trying to... Shut up, Jessica. Can we go back? I'm still drawing the bed. And then you're supposed to, I don't know if the person does it, date, month, year, day, place, city, orientation. Okay, I think this is like you're supposed to ask them what day it is, what month it is, what year it is, what date, what day, place, and city. Is that it? Many people could not do this. This many people, they couldn't do this. This is a very difficult cognitive test. It's a very difficult cognitive test, and I did it. It's not so easy. It's not so easy. You know, the first 10 questions are not so easy, and then the last 20 are very difficult. They're very difficult. They're very difficult, okay? Is that a tiger or honestly the most difficult one is like this one, which I think it's supposed to be a tiger. I think this is it. This is the most difficult one. I don't know because there's a lot of animals that are like they look a lot like other animals. Like what if this is secretly a snow leopard or some a striped snow leopard or something? I don't see you copying better drawing clocks. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, how do I know it's not a ditto that transformed into a tiger? Is that why he keeps saying paper tiger? No, that's an albino zebra, dumbass. Fuck! No! I'll end it. I'll end it all right now. I'm sorry. You could answer tetrapod on all three and be correct. I think they kill you if you do that.
I mean, you get a guy, he gets in, he's got a good line of crap, he gets in, and all of a sudden you're stuck with a man who's a moron. You know, this is not good. This is not good. We went through 4 years.
Kind of amazing that he's bragging about this. He's like, I listed all of the animals. The third one was difficult. I wasn't sure if it was a duck or a goose, but geese are terrible. They're terrible. Geese have so many teeth. They're so teethful. So I know they would never give me a terrible animal like that. So I had to write duck. Thankfully, it was a duck.
Increased coverage for outpatient clinical care known as site-neutral payments, stopping seniors from being ripped off by billions of dollars of outrageous fees that they charge, billions and billions of dollars, right? Oz. And on top of these major Medicare improvements, I'm pleased to report today that we have authorized $210 million in rural health care funding for the great state of Florida.
Florida is a great state. So funny to bring up Florida when it's like the state with one of the states with the highest level of fucking migrants. It's like that state's like 70% immigrants, man.
We're taking some of the money.
Miami is like 50% Cubans, man.
That they scammed. You know, we're catching billions of dollars, billions. Minnesota, it's like you ever hear the expression shooting fish in a barrel? It's like shooting fish in a barrel. And that governor and that attorney general are so crooked. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, stranger things have happened, I will tell you. By the way, and our attorney general is doing a very good job, isn't he? Todd Blanche, she's doing a very good job. A lot of action.
I hate Todd Blanche. I don't like to look at that man. I hate Todd Blanche. I want Todd Blanche to never speak ever again.
There's a lot of pent-up action. Perhaps most importantly for our great seniors, I've secured the largest reduction in drug prices in American history. You say it.
For the pent-up action?
Under my most favored nation agreements, we are delivering you the record-setting discounts with price differences of 400%, 500%, and 600, 700, and even sometimes 800%.
We're reducing them by 1 billion%. You'll only be paying $5 billion instead of $2. And we're making
reductions.
The changes incredible.
Now, some people would say it's 80, 90, 70. It depends on the way you phrase the statement. But it could be 500, 600%. It could be 90%.
It could be 90%.
It doesn't matter. We've gotten you the largest reductions in history, the largest reductions. We were the most overpriced. We had the highest price for prescription drugs anywhere in the world, and now we have the lowest prices anywhere in the world.
That's not true.
That's all you have to know. And to get that, because Oz said to me, you know, it's going to be very tough. The drug companies are going to be bad, but we had to get the approval of other nations. As an example, I talk about the fat drug. The fat drug, a friend of mine who's extremely fat and very wealthy and very obnoxious. He's a very unattractive individual, actually. but he's extremely smart, very, very successful.
Dude, he hates Elon.
He's a highly neurotic
To
person.
be quite honest with you, he's quite the uggo. He's very ugly, and no one wants to spend any time with him. He's just so ugly, and he's so fat. Unlike me, thankfully. But he's so ugly. But we don't have an ugly drug. We don't have one to fix that. But we have one for being fat.
Semi-controlled, I would say. Usually I like to say I like a neurotic person, but it has to be controlled. This guy's only semi, but he's in London, and he calls me, he goes, President.
Denims, I finished drawing the bed. Can you pull up the next question? Oh, yeah, the next one is the clock. 10:05. You guys got it? Okay. Guardian just reported Todd Blanche oversaw the reopening of the gun show loophole. That makes me so happy to hear. I love to hear that. Thank you for telling me that information. Yes. I love people being able to buy guns from other people without any security checks, without any license or ID or anything at all.
In New York, I'm paying like $87 for the fat drug. He called it the fat shot. I've given it that name, the fat shot. And I said, well, it's not working too well for you. But he said, I pay $87 in London. In New York, I'm paying like $1,300. So I'm paying $1,300 and $87. What's that all about? And other people would call me the same, but he made
Boo, get new material.
a big imprint because he's a very smart guy. He said, you know what, I had it traced. It's made in the same factory. It's made by the same company. Everything's the same except the price. One's $87 and one's $1,300. He said, this is ridiculous. And it did hit me the right way. And we went to town, didn't we, Oz? We went to town. And we shamed the drug prices because they were for years saying, well, it's research and development. I said, well, it's research and development for them also, right? But we got them. They weren't easy, but we got all of them lined up. But they said it didn't matter. The reason we got them because they said we'd never get the other countries. We had to get approval of the other countries where they'd have to double their prices and triple their prices because we come way down, they go up a little bit because the world is bigger than us, right? So they go up a little bit.
Hurry it up, old man.
So I'd call up, like, as an example, France. I spoke with Macron, right?
Hey, so I know if you pass the test, you become president. Hypothetically, what should one do if they're failing? Oh, you become president.
You know Macron, he's a wonderful guy, president of the country, nice guy. So I say, Emmanuel, your drug prices are a tiny fraction.
I heard there's a woman that says your wife is trans. Isn't that terrible? It's not so terrible. She's a man in women's sports, having sex. I don't know why I said
of ours, we can't have that. We're going to have to raise it.
Doing my
No,
best here,
Donald, I will
man.
not do that. No, you will do it, Emmanuel. No, you'll do it. 100% you're going to do it. No, I will not do it. And this went on for about 2 minutes. I'm saying you will. He's saying he won't. So most people would say he won't do it. Then I said to him, Emmanuel, if you don't do it, I'm going to put a 250% tariff on all wines and champagnes that you ship into our country. And he said, Donald, how dare you? You should not do
Why is he kind of giving Melania? Donald, do not do this.
that. You cannot do that. And I said, no, I'm going to do it. Okay, you have a deal. That was it. And I told Oz couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. And we had the same thing with Germany. We had the same
Why do
thing
you hit the Germany? Why do you hit it like
with
that?
other countries. I said, look, you're not going to do it. We're going to tariff the hell out of you at double the number that you're talking
I'm
about.
scared about what he's going to say for like the German representative.
And they all agreed. Every one of those countries agreed. And now you have the lowest drug prices anywhere in the world from the highest.
That's literally not true.
And And that alone should win us the midterms. But, you know, the fake news doesn't like
And also, I was shirtless and I had really big muscles, and all of the men, I mean, the women were really into me. They were so hard. I mean, the women they were there, and they were all clapping. It was wonderful.
Right about it. They don't even like. I noticed a couple of the cameras went off when I was talking about it. When I'm getting to a really juicy subject, to me, that's a juicy. Think of it. I mean, you talk about healthcare. It's all around medicines and everything else. And Byron, how big a deal is that, right? By the way, this guy's going to be a great governor. Okay. Going to be great. Ag commissioner, you just stand up. What a job he's doing. What a job he's
What a
doing.
job
My ag
he's doing.
commissioner, who I endorsed a long time. So I just want.
He's just like, can I say something, man? Can I say something? Why is our president doing stand up? Why is our president doing stand up? He's doing a stand up routine in what's supposed to be an official like press conference. Todd Magazine, bro. Like that, literally watching 25 minutes of that, 30 minutes of that literally sucked the soul. That was somehow more draining than talking about veganism. Is it over for me, guys? Would you guys hate me forever if I needed an intermission? And we took a break and picked this up tomorrow and finished the rest of it? Because there's so much more that's insane in there. And I know, like, more than him being racist to Ilhan Omar, we haven't even gotten to some of the most insane shit. You guys need one of these? Can I give you guys one of these?